Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna be doing a soft glam eyeshadow tutorial, but I'm also going to be showing how I do the rest of my face for this soft glam. So I already did my eyebrows and I already concealed them, and to conceal them I use the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer in shade light peach. This is not my go-to concealer color. I only use it on my eyebrows because I like to have a lighter color when I do my eyebrows, and then I filled my eyebrows in with the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in shade medium brown. Before doing any other makeup, depending on what I want to do, I always do my eyebrows and my eyeshadow first, and today that is what I'm going to be doing. So I'm gonna start on with my eyeshadow, and today I'm going to be using the BH Cosmetics Sylvia Gani palette. I actually just got this palette not so long ago, so I just decided to buy it, and I'm going to be using this palette to create this look that I'm going to be doing today. So let's get started. So before starting off with my eyeshadow, I always like to prime my eyelids before I do my eyeshadow because I like to have a nice clean, like smooth base whenever I start. So for that I'm going to be using the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer, but this time in shade medium neutral. So now I am just applying the concealer to my eyelids and I am blending them out. So now I'm going to be taking one of those Anastasia brushes that they give you when you get the palettes. I'm going to take this other version. I'm going to dip into S Club, and it is a light brown shade, and that is going to be my transition shade. So now I am taking the transition shade and I am applying it to the outer parts of my eyelids lightly. So I finished applying the transition shade on the base of my eye, and it's like the window lighting coming from this side, so it makes like my eye seem like it's actually worse than it really is, but it's not. Like, it's like harsh lighting, so it kind of makes it look weird, but trust me, it does not look like that. It doesn't look like that, so don't judge me if it looks kind of bad on this side. So now I'm going to be taking the shade October and applying that into my crease. So now I am packing on the crease shade into the outer part of my eyelid, and then I am going to blend it forward and blend it out into my transition shade. I'm going to be taking a Morphe x Jeffree Star eyeshadow brush, and it is JS13, and I'm going to be going into Unapologetic, and that's just a black shade. And I know black is a very like dark color, so it could easily mess up any eyeshadow looks whenever you're using black. Whenever you're using black, or even when I'm using black, I like to be more careful with it and more gentle. So at first, like, to not try to dip into the eyeshadow color like harshly, to just lightly dip it in, dust some off, and then start off applying it to where you want to apply it, and then just build on from there. So now I am going to take the black shade and I'm going to start applying it to my lower lash line, but focusing it on the outer part of my lower lash line. I'm going to be doing like a cut crease, but like not a cut crease. So I kind of want to like avoid going to the front of my eyelid. Now I am starting to use the leftover eyeshadow on my eyeshadow brush and start blending it out softly to my crease and trying to avoid the front area. So now I am going back in with the transition shade and applying that to the inner corner of my eye. Now that I'm done packing the transition shade into my inner corner, I am going to be going in with Prince, and it is a shimmer shade, and I'm going to put that on the inner corner of my eye. Now that I've applied the shade on my inner corners, I'm going to be curling my lashes, putting on mascara and some lashes, and I'm going to be using the Cavalli lashes in Style Dream, and I'm going to be using more natural lashes, and they may not look very natural, but these are like the most natural looking lashes that I have. Now that I'm done putting on my lashes, I'm going to be using this black shade on my upper waterline and this white shade on my lower waterline. I'm going to prime my face using the Wet n Wild Dewy Primer, and I'm going to put on my foundation, and it is the Femi Matte Poreless foundation in shade 238 Rich Tan.
So now I am concealing my base using the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer, but this time in shade Medium Neutral.
So now I'm going to take the NYX highlighter and bronzer palette and use that to contour. So I'm going to take the deepest shade and then dab into tanner shade. So now I'm going to use a fluffy brush like this to apply my highlighter, and I don't want to have it too much highlight. So I'm going to go in with a light highlighter, and I'm going to be using a Too Faced Fancy Pink Diamond Highlighter. I'm taking a blush, and it's the NYX Sweet Cheeks blush, and I'm going to just smile and put it on like the apple of my smile. So now I'm going to take the Kylie lipstick in shade Babe and apply that to my lips. Now that I've taken off the powder on my nose, I'm going to use the Morphe x Jeffree Star setting mist. I use it as my setting spray. I am done, and this is my final look. So that is it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Follow my makeup page. I wasn't as active like the past 2 weeks, but I'm starting to try to become more active on there. So follow it at makeup x Tanya on Instagram. Like and subscribe. That would be very much appreciated, and tune in for the next video. Bye.